Hello everyone, in today's video we will be looking at Ahsoka from the Vintage Collection. Okay, so here we have the case, title at the top there, The Clone Wars, Ahsoka, there's the figure in there. Then on the back, VC102, rest of the line there. And yeah, it's weird, the artwork on this one. I don't think I'm a fan of it. The face looks really odd. Maybe it's meant to be, I mean, I know this is an older figure from like, God, probably 10 plus years ago now. The original one anyway. This is the more recent, because it was re-released. So I guess that was sort of like a realistic interpretation, similar to how when we've had Anakin and Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars, but made sort of in a realistic way, if that makes sense. The artwork on there was like their face, like the real life actor's face superimposed onto a body. And so here, I guess this was meant to be like the live action sort of what she would look like, which I guess, you know, maybe it's not far off what we've got now-ish, because she is obviously a lot younger in the Clone Wars to how we've seen her now in live action in The Mandalorian. But yeah, it's a little odd. It looks a bit strange. Not sure if I'm a fan, but then, I don't know. If it's meant to be like a realistic interpretation, and like the figure is meant to be like that as well, then it would be weird to have the like a picture of her from the Clone Wars, like the actual animated style. So yeah, we'll go ahead and open this up and have a look. So this is her straight off of the card and out of the plastic, and she looks pretty awesome. I do like that face. Maybe the eyes very close up are a little bit funny, a little bit, I don't know. They look okay, I think. The rest, the main paintwork, it's like all of these on what I believe are called lecus, maybe? These sort of like, not really tendrils, but you know what I mean, those kind of things going down there. I believe they are called lecus. So yeah, all of the paintwork, maybe a little bit of gold there is slightly off. The rest of it though looks pretty spot on. Down here there's a bit of detail on the belt as well, on the trousers and the boots. I'm really liking the paintwork on this actually, the different colours and everything. That looks a bit strange on her arm. I think it's meant to be like that though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's on the other arm as well. Yeah, forgot that that's meant to be like that. So yeah, the detail here is really good. I really like this figure. I didn't get it originally, so I'm glad to have got it now, finally. Because even after it was re-released, it's been a year or so now. So yeah, I've only got one other Ahsoka figure, and I believe that's in the animated style. I'll have to have a look in a sec, but yeah, articulation, obviously it's not going to be super up to date, what we've been used to getting, but I believe it's enough. Feels a little bit, it doesn't feel too stiff, it's fine. So yeah, swivel there on the waist, ball jointed head. So yeah, it's a bit more stiff and rigid than newer figures, but yeah, I think she looks pretty good. And so here we have the one lightsaber hilt there, and here we have the other one, and then we have the shorter lightsaber. Here we have the longer one. So yeah, we'll get her set up with everything and talk a little bit more about her. Some final thoughts. She's awesome, I think. I think the character is pretty well beloved, at least now. I know when she made her first appearance, people weren't too fussed on the character. I was sort of indifferent. I thought she was a bit annoying, but she added stuff to it. And then as the series went along, she evolved into a pretty cool character, I think, and especially going forward now, like all the stuff we've seen her in. Yeah, she's probably one of many people's favourites. So to get this figure of her in the Clone Wars, which is arguably some of the best Star Wars content that there is out there, was a must, really. I for years I've had like the animated form figures, which are okay, I don't mind them, but I prefer the realistic looking ones, and I never had an Ahsoka one, so I went ahead and got her recently, and yeah, I'm pleased with her. I think the paintwork is all pretty spot on. I think the sculpt of everything is perfect as well, and yeah, just like a really great figure, really, especially sort of like on the boots, especially. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a wash on there, like a secondary wash, where it sort of gives it a bit more, I don't know the terms for it, but it's like they're meant to be sort of like this purpley colour, like most of her outfit is, but then there's sort of like a black sort of wash over the top of them. That looks great, I think. The lightsabers look awesome as well. I don't know if I'm remembering it right, but I thought one was yellow and one was green. And I was pretty sure that the shorter one was yellow, which it kind of is, but it sort of looks more like a paler green. So I don't know if I'm getting that wrong. Maybe she had... I was always under the impression she had one lightsaber for a bit, I think, and then she got two. And one was green, one was yellow, and then eventually, obviously, she got blue and white and everything else. So, yeah, not sure. Not sure if that is a nitpick or not, because... yeah, I'm pretty sure it was meant to be yellow, which it kind of is. It might just be a, you know, it's a bit faint, maybe. It's not too clear. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty spot on. And as you can see here next to the one I was talking about, the figure I had previously, it's, I don't know, I think it blows it out of the water personally, because the one is true to the animated style and the other one is in this more realistic, which fits better in with my wider collection, because they're all, obviously, most of them are from live action things, so they're in this realistic style. So yeah, and we've had some, I think all Ahsoka figures recently, especially, so like the Clone Wars season 7 Ahsoka, and the one from the Mandalorian as well. There was two from the Mandalorian actually, and they're all great. So this one, you know, is no exception. This is a really solid figure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. And let me know your thoughts below. I'm always happy to hear everyone's thoughts. And of course, you can follow me on other social medias as well, if that is something you're interested in. And yeah, just thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.